Summer shutdown is finally over and the factory is open once again. Welcome to the studio show. Everyone's already hard at work, packing up the trucks and getting the cars ready for the Belgian Grand Prix. So, what can we expect from this weekend's race? Here are my top facts for you about Spa. The circuit de Spa-Francorchamps has hosted the Belgian Grand Prix since 1950. The track is just over 7 kilometers long, easily making it the longest on the race calendar. The drivers will complete 44 laps during the race. The lap record is 1 minute, 47 seconds and 263 milliseconds and was set by Sebastian Vettel in 2009. Weather is always changeable in Spa. Pirelli are bringing soft and medium tires, but we'll probably see the intermediates make an appearance at some point. It is one of the most challenging tracks on the calendar, and one of the best known parts of it has to be Eau Rouge. Let's check out what Lewis Hamilton has to say about this famous corner.
Eau Rouge is always the most exciting part of the circuit. When you attack it flat out, when you get to the bottom of it, kind of your insides drop. And then when you get to the top, they come back up. Feels like everything's going to come out your mouth, which is quite exciting when you're going flat out at 200 miles an hour. Had generally really good races there.
So you've heard what Lewis has to say. Now let's see what Paddy Lowe thinks about Spa.
The earliest I remember is 1992, going there. I worked for Williams at the time, so we had Nigel Mansell and Riccardo Patrese as our drivers. I can't actually remember the race result though. That would be stretching it a bit, but it was a good year. We won the championship that year. But I do remember the first lesson there is about rain, because it can rain quite a lot, and it can rain in one part of the circuit and not another. And even if it rains in all of the circuit, it's very important to stop at the right time, whether it's drying or getting wet in both directions. If you get the call wrong in terms of which lap to stop and change from slicks to wet tyres or the other way around, it's a very long lap, so you pay a very, very high price for getting that call wrong. So that's a big lesson I learnt very early from that circuit. It's good to have a break because the racing can be very intense indeed, and I think when everybody comes back it is a bit like a new term, or it's a come back from half term in a way. Everybody feels a bit refreshed. Everybody's got a story of what they did during the break, where they went, because typically people have travelled on holiday, so it's a bit of a back from holiday feeling, but everybody is generally, ready for another race and to get going again, so it's a good atmosphere. We have a few things that we're doing. They won't be all that noticeable, but the main one that is noticeable is the wings. So front and rear wings will be completely new for this circuit, because this is a circuit that needs very low downforce on average. Actually, it's quite interesting because some of the sectors of the track require very low downforce and some of them require very high downforce. So you do see a variety amongst the different teams as to where they have strength in the relative sectors. So been a lot of preparation for that. That started even before Hungary when this change was announced. So we tried a few things out over the Hungary race weekend in practice, and we've been doing some more practice since then in the simulator, and we will be doing a lot more over this weekend, hoping to get a good result on Sunday. The main effect it has is on the race start itself and the preparation that the driver can do for that. So it'd be very interesting to see how we end up and how our competitors end up, and where that leaves the race. You never count anything till you've actually done it in this business. So you're right, not a great result in Hungary, but in some ways that was good because it left everybody feeling a little bit pissed off really that we hadn't done a good job, and that we wanted to come back to Spa and do a much better job. So I think it's left us with that motivation through the break to come back fighting for Spa and to finish off this championship.
So it's back to school and there's lots to look forward to. We'll just have to wait and see what our guys can do. The 10 million fans prize draw is now closed. Thanks for all your great submissions, and we'll be in touch with the winners soon. That's it for this week's studio show. Give us your predictions for this weekend's race and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more great videos. See you next week. Tschüss!